How bad is it? Ooh. Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage, and something we haven't done for a while, and that's buy a new car. I bought a Kia Sportage, really good spec, decent mileage, all round. It looks like a really nice car, but we'll have a look around it. Yeah, so enjoy the video, and if you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel. This could be a good one. Right, so here we go. We have a Kia Sportage. Now I've put the lens on the camera to extra wide. I noticed in a few videos ago I was missing bits off, so let me know what you think. Is it better being on a wider lens, you can see more? If not, I can go back to the other one. Anyway, we've got ourselves a Kia Sportage. It is a 2015, this car, and it's the ISG3 trim level, so it's got a lot of spec. It's a really nice vehicle, and straight off you can see the damage straight away. It's front end. Now these are like the angles that we would get at auction on the pictures, so don't look like a lot, does it, in all honesty? But it's pretty bad underneath, I'll be honest. So, we're gonna find out today just how bad. It's just turned up. I've just stuck my head underneath it, I'll be honest, and had a little nosy. All the rest of the car is good, you know. The wheels are great. There's loads of tread on the tyres. Around the back end, we've never had a crossover, is it? What do you call it? It's a crossover? SUV? Don't know. But we've never had anything like this on the channel, so it's something a bit different. And for some reason, I've always had a bit of a inkling to buy a Kia Sportage. So maybe this will completely disappoint me, or maybe I'll like it, you don't know. So yeah, like I said, with the ISG package, trim level 3 should I say, you get the bigger, nicer alloys, you get 2 sunroofs, parking sensors, reversing camera, some other bits and pieces, nice LED headlights. I think it's like an M Sport or a S-Line Audi, do you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So it looks nice, it's a nice enough car. It runs and drives, always wise to buy from Salvage when they run and drive, so you're not getting too many surprises. But the main problem I can see straight away is the bonnet's jammed shut. It does say there, jammed, so I did know, and it's jammed, I can't get it open. So that's what I want to tackle straight away, but we will spin around it quickly. Now my main concern is, I don't know how well you can see under here, but if you can, just look how mangled it is under there. That's took some serious hit underneath there, low down. So obviously my immediate worry is what the chassis legs are like. This car is categorised as a Cat N, non-structural. Now if you walk around it like this, you'd probably say yeah, but I'm surprised they haven't categorised this as an S with that crash bar being so smashed in like that. And obviously the impact's been good enough to take out our airbags. Well, again, I didn't know about this, so we're going to be putting dashboard in it. Steering wheel airbag, you're going to have your seat belts, they're going to be knackered, yeah. That's locked up. Not too sure if these fire the rears. It feels okay, but we'll have to scan it. It's popped all the trim off, they always do that when seat belts fire. But the rest of it, like I said, it looks to be in good condition. Nice little boot blind. And we've got a full-size spare with brand new tyre, brand new wheel. Never been used that. A few various cubby holes. Let's have a nose. You've got a first aid kit in there by the looks of it. I'll have a look through it, but we've got our jack. I'll have to have a look. Do we have any locking wheel nuts? We do, so I need to have a look for that key. So I will quickly just start it up, just to show. I don't want to leave it running because I'm pretty sure there's going to be no coolant in it for a definite. And obviously with that damage being so low down, you're always a bit concerned that engine oil, that kind of thing. Now they showed it running at auction, they'd left it running whilst I took pictures, so us running it now just for a split second isn't going to cause any issues that won't have already happened. So we've got one key. Let's have a look. All lights up, fires up straight away. Yeah, there's nothing really. Got a boost leak for definite, but everything seems to work. Like I said, I'm not going to leave it running. I did drive it in here, so it does drive, it reverses, it goes forwards. So that's good, I suppose. Like I said, it runs and drives, but my main concern is, like I said, getting this bonnet open and just having a look at them chassis legs. I have had a good poke under this side because there's a hole, and with the torch you can see, and I'm pretty positive that side's fine. This side, we're going to find out, aren't we? Now, how are we going to get this bonnet open? I suppose we've got two options. We can go put it on the ramp, trying to get something up there to pull it, or get the grinder out, do a Samcrac. I'm sure you guys know about Samcrac, and cut out the latch. Bonnet's knackered, so I think for effect why don't we just get the grinder out and grind it. So I'm eager to get that done, so I'm going to put you on a stand and get it grinded open. Alright, before I start, obviously wear glasses if you're going to do this. Probably cover your arms up and put a hood up, but I don't recommend you do it for obvious reasons, and make sure there's no other cars near. Learn that the hard way. I put an X where I think it is roughly, so I'm cutting all out. Can't see. Right, getting the first look just like I am. How bad is it? Oh, I think it's all right. Let's put this bonnet stand up. Oh. So look. Oh, the end plate is just tiny little bit over. You see it just on the right hand side looking down. It doesn't look like there's any damage to the actual leg. That's perfectly straight, that side. And that's the side I was concerned about. And there's this side. Oh, thank God for that, we got away with it. Oh. It's going to be a good one, this, I can tell already. That front panel is absolute toast. Absolute toast. All the rad pack's gone. Aircon rad, intercooler. It'll be the intercooler why it's got a boost leak. I know that for a fact, I can tell. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And that's why the bonnet latch wasn't working. There you go. Let's That's why the bonnet lamps weren't working. Okay. Well, the fan housing is up against the engine, but there's no damage to the oil filter housing. Interesting. Right, well, I'm happy actually, because like I said, I was very concerned about this chassis leg, and that's nothing, that's fine. And we've actually got coolant as well. Coolant's still fine, so it hasn't actually leaked coolant, which is a surprise. So one thing I've noticed with these cars is these headlights are not cheap, so we're going to have to save them regardless how bad they are. Now I know straight away that tab snapped, that tab's broken off as well. Okay, we'll have to see what the bottom's like, but again this side, that one's not broken but it's cracked, and that one's broken, but again yeah, okay. Well, it is what it is at this point, isn't it? So, I'm happy that there's no, obviously, I'm not happy that there's all this damage under there that I didn't see, but this is the risk when you buy salvage cars, isn't it? And like I said, categorised wise, this should be an S really. I know you could say, well, to me, yeah, if the crash bar's bent in that badly, and it's pushed everything back up to the engine, it should be an S, but we won't lose any sleep over it. So that should wash the bottleneck broken off. But anyway, yeah, so runs it, drives, no chassis leg damage, which was the main thing that I was concerned about. So we're obviously, to go any further, we're going to have to pull it apart. I'd contemplated obviously bumper, all the bumper trims. We're going to have an underpan, all the front panels are like 120 quid for these, but it's going to be all the rad pack and everything that I need. So obviously there is more than I was hoping for, but like I said, you can't grumble when you're buying blind from a salvage car auction. And in terms of the inside, like I said, I knew about all the dash. We can get a dash kit for 320 quid with the seat belts. It would be nice to scan it, wouldn't it, to see what are the fault codes in terms of airbag stuff, but my friend has borrowed my scanner and it won't be back for a couple of days, so we can't do that. But overall, it looks a nice enough car. What I'll do now is we'll roll it onto the, get on the ramp, pull off this bumper, and have a good look now at just how bad it is behind there, because it does look bad. So I'll get it on the ramp, I'll come back to you, we'll pull some stuff apart. Wow, now how bad does that look? What the hell have they hit? And they've hit it at some decent pace. To be so low down, you know, the impact's not took any, nothing's hit up here, otherwise that grille would have been smashed to bits. So somehow, you know, even there, it's I don't know how they've managed to do that, but look at the state of it. And get a side on view. I hope that's coming across just how far pushed in that is. And how the hell has it not bent the chassis legs? But you can see it clearly there. That chassis leg's definitely not bent. They're not pushed down either. You know, you'd be able to tell. And again, this side. Now obviously when we get all the new front end for it, we're going to know for 100% then if anything is moved. But at the moment, like I said, just this end plate on that end has just tweaked over a bit, but looks like the crash bar's done its job anyway, and it's a good job it's got some legs on the crash bar, because what it's done is it's pulled the leg of the crash bar over. Obviously, because that's patched in so far, it's pulled the legs over the crash bar to compensate for that, but not taken, or it doesn't appear to have taken any of the leg. And I see that leg looks perfectly straight all the way down. So it looks like this light is toast. It's got a massive hole down here, which is devastating in all honesty. So like 200 quid each, them 2 to 250 each, them LED lights. I think we'll get away with this one. But it's looking like it might be wise just to find a complete front end from a car, everything. And anything we've got left over then we can just sell on. Because to get everything individually, that's when you start spending big money. You find, a complete bumper, once you break down all these little bits, all these bits of trims, and then all the bits behind them, you end up paying more in bits than you do to get a complete one, which sound on the face of it at first looks expensive. Let's go up a bit and see if we can see any further. We must remember we need a new MAF, new washer bottle. Tell you what, it's a good job I got this at a decent price, tell you that. But I've noticed as well, this wing, I was hoping this wing I could probably just pull out, and I probably still could. It's a little nothing there, but we'll see what the bill comes to for everything else. Like I said, if I can get a front end, it'll have the wings anyway. This side's fine, this side's not took anything. But that front panel is absolute toast. So yeah, we have got a little bit of oil residue as well, which appears to be coming out at the bottom of the intercooler. Now that's not necessarily anything to worry about, because intercoolers do over time collect a bit of oil residue from the turbos. It happens, you know, and a little bit of oil can look like a lot. Let's just wipe that down and dip it. I don't think there's necessarily an oil leak. Like I said, I think it's just residue from the intercooler. But we'll dip it just to see what the story is. See, there's loads in it. So yeah, like I said, it appears to be just residue from the intercooler. Right, let's raise it up some, have a look underneath. Quite a big motor, these Sportage. But like everything I buy, I'm like, should I keep it? I've only just got the Mini. Would make a more sensible family car, but I want it rather than a Mini, in all honesty. So this isn't the 4-wheel drive version, by the way. This is just a 2-wheel drive version. Doesn't look like we can see much else of interest under here. Unless we can get that. Crikey. It's got attacked by something. Fair few bits of Air Conrad there by the looks of it. It's impressive how that radiator's not leaked, isn't it? What's this? Yeah, it's definitely a mess under here, I'll tell you that. We're not going to know much more now until we start pulling this apart. But that's going to be for another video. I had priced up, so that's actually on the belt, isn't it? Yeah, that belt's about to snap. The Augs belt's about to snap, and it's rubbed through the aircon the aircon pipe. You see that? That belt? It's almost gone, because the bottom of the front panel has bent round and up, and yeah, that's about to go, that. So we need to be wary of that, not to really run it anymore. I think the damage is already done on that aircon pipe. To be honest, I think that's done for. And like I said, really, we need to get all this front end off. But yeah, we'll save that for another day. So yeah, this is what that's my latest purchase anyway. Alright, so just before we end now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start disclosing the prices of these cars and the sale prices. You know, a lot of you have always wanted me to do it. I did stop for a while for certain reasons, but it's good that you know. So like I said earlier, I'm not too concerned about all this damage, because I think I got it at a decent price, and these do fetch good money, these Sportages. So 2015, 57,000 miles, ISG3, so really good spec, 1.7 diesel, 2-wheel drive. That's what this car is. And the hammer price was £2,700. Fees were £320 something. I think it came out to £3,058-ish. Call it 3,000 for the sake of it. If you look at these for sale, I only had a look on eBay. I didn't go looking through Auto Trader or Gumtree or whatever. On eBay, the cheapest 15 plate as of recording this video, which was categorised, had more miles than this and was a base model, was £6,950 it was up for, so call it £7,000. So we've got enough margin in this to cover everything and still be able to make a profit out of it. And it's content for you guys. So at the minute, I'm not happy, don't get me wrong about all this, but I'm okay with it. We'll just have to dive in. Right, I'm going to end this one here. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and the future videos on this car. If you do, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Helps massively. Many of you aren't subscribed, even regular watchers. Don't cost you a penny. Helps me, helps the channel grow, helps us be able to get more cars, better content for you. So subscribe for yourselves, and yeah, we can continue to grow. Right, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.